charts up. Till the charts up, yeah. Blunt lit eyes red, watch the candles rise up. Till the charts up. Till the charts up. Sweet the highs and the lows, watch the level zero. Moonlight on my desk, charts carved with fade, lines glow, silver market pulse elevate, sacred zones drawn clean, silence in the air, breathe slow, smoke thick, discipline beware. I don't chase noise, I don't fear the swing, I move when the moon put up bright like a string, levels like temples, trend line like eight, patience the ritual that separate grades. Candle whip a sticker when the room goes still. Blunt hit slow, shopping focus, shopping wheels. Volume search chant like a wardrobe roar. Price break structure, moon guide at the door. Till the charts up, rise. Till the charts up, yeah. Let the weed stop burn. Watch the real one stack up. Till the charts up, till the charts up. Move some in price, swing, discipline back up. Asia plant trap, London build schemes, New York swing through like a blade through dreams. Charts not luck, they divine translation, patterns written like ancient incantation. Breakout confirm, we burst it down, wrist set tight faith, never wild out. I pray to no gods but the moon in the trend. Smoke curl symbols, entry locked in, market maker shadows lurk. Stalk in the week but I move calm, structure while I seek. Ritual flawless, soul unshaken, chart spirit speak, lessons awake. Till the charts up, till the charts up. Night watch discipline, no emotion, just trust. Till the charts up, till the charts up. Moon god blowing, see the candles cold buzz. Till the charts up. Till the charts up. Night watch discipline, no emotion, just trust. Till the charts up. Till the charts up. Moon god glow and see the candles cold buzz.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. Sorry about the last minute notice last night, but things happen quickly. But we're back tonight. We're not stopping. This train does not stop. We're going to keep going, keep grinding. That's what we do. That's what we do, grit and grind. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Who we got in the chat right now? Just a couple of you? No, I'm not very popular tonight. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, when you don't have a show all of a sudden, then, you know, things can happen. But I'm happy just to have the people that are here because you're all amazing, wonderful people. What's going on? Alexandra G, Mod Boss, Mod Queen, Mod God, thank you for being here. Good evening. And thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Alexandra G. All set, fam. What's going on? Wave Riders, what's up? What's up? Ride the waves. Heart, what's going on? Metal Horns. And that's it. I got most of my mods in the house. How you doing? Thank you for being here. You're amazing. I'd be talking to myself if it weren't for you guys and gals. All right. Government shutdown? Is it over? I don't know. It still has to go to Trump's desk was the last that I saw. He was supposed to sign it 20 minutes ago. So let's just go to the Twitterverse or the Xverse, whatever you want to call it. The U.S. House of Representatives approved. Oh, wait, hold on. The U.S. House of Representatives approved a bipartisan spending bill by a 222 to 209 vote on Wednesday. Hardly bipartisan. Following Senate passage to end the longest government shutdown in history after 43 days. President Donald Trump will sign the measure tonight at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, should have been like 21 minutes ago. I haven't seen anything on that just yet. So, technically, not over. So the title's a little bit misleading. I thought that maybe I would see some news by now that he signed it, because they said he was going to sign it at 9:45 p.m. And here we are, 22 minutes later, and he hasn't signed it, or at least there's no news on him signing it. Anyways, providing back pay to furloughed workers and restoring funding to federal agencies through January 30th, 2026, providing back pay to furloughed workers and requiring the USDA to distribute delayed SNAP benefits within 24 hours. While Republicans hailed the resolution as a victory over obstruction, Democrats like Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Bernie Sanders criticized the deal for lacking concessions on healthcare subsidies and food safety rules. Pretty much what they were complaining about the whole time. So President Trump is scheduled to sign. Yeah. So there's that news. So that's cool. So we should be getting the government reopened. Now, let's go to my page again. Hey, what's going on? Can we go to, thank you. All right, now, next, I want to know what you guys think. What does this look like to you? The poster says, if you're right-brained, you see a rabbit. If you're left-brained, you see a turtle. I don't know about you guys, but I see a Godzilla. Go, 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 Jira. Woo! That's what I see. I see Godzilla. Yeah, I'm not the only one. I see Gojira. Godzilla. Did I not? I thought I shared it. What the? That's what my son's saying now, I guess, because the girls got him saying it. What the? Oh, there it is. There it is. Breaking. The White House says October jobs and inflation data may never be released. Never. They will never be released. Ever, ever, ever. We do not want you guys to see this data, all right? Because this is bad, all right? Or, don't look here. Everything's fine. Look, it's perfect. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we don't need the October jobs data. Who cares? Who even cares? Who cares? We're gonna wait because we're gonna see some seasonal hirings going on. You know what I mean? Even though we just had the worst October for layoffs since literally 2003. Announced layoffs. Now, those numbers actually likely will not show up on unemployment. I believe Piper has said it 700,000 times. Because they get the severance pay. And they may not file for unemployment till a few months later. Maybe they pay them out for the rest of the year. And then just start off the new year clean, right? So, but yes, absolutely, it is ridiculous, Alexandra. Sorry, I read Alexandria earlier, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that on you. So, That's cool stuff. Bet you're wondering what I've got going on over here on the chart. I've only flashed it a couple of times. Too bad, I'm not showing you. JK, we're going to start off with Bitcoin. Oh, maybe not. Hold up. XRP getting a dumpski. I do have a live trade going right now. I don't know how I can show this. Give me 1 sec. Inception. We've got Inception. And we've got this. Nope. How about, give me 1 sec. There we go. Wait a sec. I thought I already had this thing set up. What is going on right now? Oh, are you displaying the wrong monitor? Wait, no? Oh, I know what's the problem. Let's move this up one. There we go. Okay, now we made it. Not financial advice. So right now, so yeah, I'm in a long. You know, I haven't figured out how to take partials on here yet. Maybe Allset can tell me. I haven't figured out how to take partials. I'm also in a BTC long. It ain't doing too hot. Got my stop losses on, of course. But right now, I've got equal lows down here, equal highs, equal highs. So right now, it's gotten into a fair value gap. Right here, 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, so that's where you're seeing the dump ski from. Now, I was considering that this was going to happen because you got all these built up lows in here. And then you have the equal lows down here. So it would not surprise me if this came down, took these lows, and then came back before it got to these highs. Maybe another dump ski and then another push. We look for the bearish divergences on its way up. Now, one of the reasons why I'm looking at XRP right now is because if you have not yet heard, nope, that's not the one. This is the one. Yeah. Canary XRP ETF launching tomorrow. Pump and dump incoming, probably. So I anticipate a pump and then a dump. So that's why I'm over here looking at this. I'm just like, okay. Pump and dump. Well, first part of that is pump, right? We got a sweep of the low in here. Actually, I'm going to change this back over to my other chart. And it's gone. Wait. How are you? Okay. Alright, then. There we go. Wait, where am I? There I am. Hey. I need another monitor. This is difficult. Alright. LBC close and set portions. It defaults to full position. Close and set portions? I don't know what that means. So, all right, anyways, we're getting the dump ski right now, so as expected. And, you know, I've got the relatively equal highs, or just equal highs, relatively equal highs, and liquidity. I didn't say buy side liquidity because nobody knows what the heck that means. So I just say liquidity. But also we did have this low get swept in here. So that's what made me get into the trade. I was at first in a short. I posted it in the Discord. Join. I was first in a short. Because we broke here. And yeah, I was looking to go short here, anticipating a bear flag breakdown, but that might just come later. And that's perfect. Right here. It's going to come right at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Is when it's going to break. We'll see. It would be kind of crazy if that happened. But yeah. So I was looking for this. Then I saw it hold. And then I saw this drop down here, the push back up and the close back above the low. That's order block. That's what that created an order block. On the 5-minute, that's what I have marked off here. Is this order block down here? Is that even correct? Yes. Last low before them push back to the other side. Last little gasp. So these are trapped traders down here. If we go to volume footprint, where is everybody tonight? That's what I want to know. Dude, yeah, look at it. Look at all these sell deltas. Red deltas just getting hammered. There's sellers just, yeah, trapped. Hardcore trapped. And then you get to move away from them. Sorry, sellers. Then these stops. There's a lot of these sellers. I was one of them. Except I got out down here and went long. That they put their stop losses up here at the high. So, of course, when we get up there, boom, it launches. Because you just entered all that liquidity. They have to buy back their positions, because that's what happens when you're short selling. You're selling, so if price goes against you, you got to buy it back. That's why you lose money, because you sold looking to buy lower, because then you make the difference. But if price goes against you, then you got to buy it back at a higher price than you sold it for. So that's the concept. Trying to get a pushback. I don't know. I mean, what did it even come down to? I mean, it technically didn't come down to a point of interest of any kind. Pull a fib. 50%. Yeah, I don't know. If it doesn't come for them all now, it'll probably come back for them later. Let's pump. Let's see. Let's pump. It defaults to full position for breakout. I'm in a long 2, but not looking good. Where is everybody? Seriously, though, what's going on? Am I getting punished for not being here last night? What? Wait, is Alex live? Is he still live? Cutting into my Asia stream? or cutting into doing his Asia stream. Where was I gonna? What was I? Yes, what? Oh, Wave Cipher. Okay. Alright then. Let's see. I forgot what I was doing. It's got me all flustered. Does anybody know what I was doing? What was I looking for? I don't even know. Okay. So anyway, so that's XRP. Let's go to Bitcoin. I'm also in a Bitcoin long. Ooh, what's this? That's ugly. You guys are amazing. Zoom it on out. 4 hour. Nice big dump today. See, we came up into this hourly order block over here. You shift down. Come for the lows. Sell side liquidity. Bitcoin is just struggling right now. Bitcoin's on the struggle bus. Struggle bus. This does not look good. Now we are still within the wedge. Soup. Spaghetti. So we are still within the wedge. Market Oracle Pro Plus. Let's see what we're doing with this. All right. So you can see we used the dynamic reactor as resistance. Pushed and pushed lower. So that's showing bearishness. Quantum reactor. Holding but not happy about it. Harp is that ramen? Okay. Weekly VWAP. Rejected that. I like the V anchored VWAPs there all set. I threw a bunch of them on my Bybit chart. Except I don't know how you have your quarterlies, but I put my quarterlies at pivots. So this is like the second quarter pivot. First quarter pivot. No, this is second quarter pivot. Well, there were two during the second quarter. First quarter pivot. And these things have been banging. That first quarter pivot was the low over here. Banging. Right now, struggling to hold that level. 52-week SMA, sitting below it. Yay. Again, sitting below it again. Anchors. Someone say anchors. Faux King Delicious. I'm not gonna. I said it that way because I know how it's actually pronounced. All right, now I got one from this low over here, the overnight low. When was that? Was that overnight? That's last week. This is an overnight low. Yesterday's low. We're below all these VWAPs. Oh, look at that candle. That looks crazy. All right, then. Came down to these to this rejection candle over here. Getting a nice little push here. If we can get above this high, then we can start to look for a swing long maybe. Let's go to the 4 hour. Swinging and a swangin'. Swinging and a swangin'. Swiggity swag. We do have fair value gap up here. Is this order block mitigated? Doesn't really. Took the half on that. Got half on it. Took 50% of that order block. But yeah, man, if this 4 hour candle's not looking the best. That's the problem right now. That's what this block is here, is that 4 hour gap here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, you can see we got this 1 hour gap as well. Maybe a bandage. What's going on? Well, that's a wick and a half. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. So you get the inducement, the break below the low. Or displacement, rather. You get the displacement. Break below the low. It creates the fair value gap. So you want to see it get through that fair value gap. And we do have an hourly FVG up here at 104. 104,270 per the Bybit chart. Came down, swept all the lows. Let's see if it can get some follow through here and get pushing. But these do have some upward liquidity up here that we could go and attack. Want to be careful though if it does get up there that we don't reject. And if we do reject, we gotta hope that we find some support and continue higher. And you're creating a weird inverse head and shoulders type deal. BTC needs a miracle. Yeah, it does. Power of 3. Yep. I guess that is technically power of 3. You got half on it. Starts twisting a... Yeah. Got half on it. Power of 3. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say this one maybe. Got that. And you get your manipulation. And then your distribution, which that's pretty much played out on that one. Especially for a 15-minute. Where are we at, right? So we're still in the Asia kill zone. Asia kill zone, of course, ends when when my stream ends. But this is when you tend to see the most action. Is between 6 or 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Asia, and then it kind of dies down. Typically, not always. Typically, it kind of dies down after that. And then when London opens, that's when you see another move. So the sessions, they just play off of each other. Yeah, actually, I see. All set. I see you. You have an accumulation. You get a double fake out, really. You get to fake out to the upside, fake out to the downside, and then you should get a continuation to the upside here on Bitcoin. It's looking pretty good right now. Getting a nice push here. Nice push indeed. Let's get rid of this VWAP. Wait, which one is this? Let's make sure. Yeah. I want to go from this low. Okay, so we're above the VWAP from that low. Are we still riding good right here on this VWAP? I'd say probably. Who's texting me? Oh. Yeah, VWAP's really trying to turn, but we're being held down by another VWAP, so we got to get through that one first. That's from this high. That's a VWAP from this high. So you can see that the volume weighted average price went down, and then it's starting to level out and is trying to get back above it. Let's get rid of this. Let's see a little better. So yeah, I mean, I like this setup. I like it. It looks good to me. Also like that a little better. Bing. But you want to get through that weekly VWAP. So this is the VWAP that starts at the beginning of the week on Sunday. So you want to see if it can break through that as well. If we can get above the weekly VWAP, you see since, let's see, when did it start? Here. So it started here. We've been trending down for the week. If we can get above it and get a back test, then we could come up to the upside in this upper order block over here. I believe this, or not order block, but fair value gap. I believe it was 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour fair value gap. I think that's totally possible. Yeah, I think that's totally possible. Problem is, are we just creating a giant wedge that'll only continue lower? Kind of like XRP. Now, technically, not a problem, because I said this a while ago, early October at least, when I first drew this this pattern out. It's ABCDE. Here, let me just go back to the. Yeah, what's up, RS Miller? What's going on? Duality C. Thank you for being here. So yeah, you got the A, B, C, D, E. And I was talking about how these often do break the low or the support, the downward sloping support, but it tends to be a trap before it reverses. So even if this does turn to a bear flag thing, Bitcoin still has work to do. Now, what's going to bring it down? I don't know. I was starting to think that maybe the government reopening, and then us within a week or 2 or 3, however long it would take for them to gather the data. I was thinking that the job numbers wouldn't be great, and that would spook the markets, and the markets would tank. But as you can see, they're not even going to give us the numbers. So gap still open at 97. There's a gap at like 94. So don't zoom out anymore. The pain. What pain? No pain, no gain. Let's zoom all the way out. Let's go to the daily. 52-week SMA, holding on by a thread. Starting to get multiple closes, daily closes below the 52-week SMA, which we have not had since over here. Huh. Looks slightly similar, eh? A. Gonna start taking monthly position. Sounds like a good plan. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. Man, dude, bruh. I don't know. Let's see. Where did you paste? In La La Land? Oh, there it is. All right, so look at that. Uh, that's not good. Look at that. Wick down, wick down. Well, first big flush, wick down, chop sideways, come up, chop sideways, come up, down, sideways, down, sideways, down, right up to here. That's not concerning at all. It's only a bear market fractal. That's all. That's just it's nothing. It's nothing, right? It's just that it leads to this. I mean, that's all. Not that I think this is going to happen, but I mean, that's kind of crazy how close that was. I guess my long is cooked. I got some single prints between 97.874, 97.495. As it stands right now, we're looking at 90K. Yay. Yay, we did it. We held on to our bags. I'm just tired of winning. Whatever. You ain't winning nothing. You're not the one playing. I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking about those Eagles. Look at that. Why do you think your long is cooked? I don't understand. We are struggling up against that VWAP, the anchored VWAP from this swing high over here. I mean, you can break through that. Get up there. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Fixed range volume profile. Value area low. We got the point of control right here. 103.286. Value area high. High volume node right here at 104.724. I mean, that's like right there. Boom. Boom. We'll do that. POC just above. Nice high volume node here. Doesn't look too shabby. Short term doesn't look too bad. 103.37. Point of control 104.958. And then that high volume node up here around 106. Everyone was thinking 500 again, and boom. Huh? Getting us scared with that bear market fractal. I'm sorry. We've been in the lower hundreds too long. Same thing happened in 2020. Wait, 2020. Pre-bull market? Hold up. Thank you. That's my thing too. Like I just keep seeing. The thing is, I don't know, man. You got these whales, OG whales, 2010 to 2013 wallets selling off their Bitcoin like hotcakes, but we remain above 100K, which is crazy to me. Like how much OTC demand is there? How much ETF? I mean, we know the ETF stuff, the flows they're kind of back and forth a little bit, but or inflows, outflows, yeah. Kind of back and forth a little bit. What's going on? Jesus say 77. Thank you for being here. Good evening, good evening. XRP is ripping right now. Is it still ripping? Hey, hit both targets. Hey, what's going on? Holy snap. Thank you for telling me that. I need to take profit. Snap. Look at that. Not too shabby. Not too shabs. Let's see something here. I need another logo. Can I just copy and paste this? Duplicate. Oh. Jesus. Where'd it go? Hello? Oh, there we go. Flip it and rip it. Perfect. Wow. Nice rippage. I've made $14. Yeah, I've been haven't been trading the best, to be perfectly honest, but a lot of my trades were me trying to figure out the platform again. But basically, I don't know. I don't know how to take partials. That's the only thing. I guess it's in the settings. Trading journal. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's chart settings. Oh no, I'll figure it out. Figure it out eventually. Alright, hit my target. I don't care if it goes higher. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, I said pump and dump. We got the pump. Close the position. Gang, gang. What's up? Bitcoin. Gang, gang. How you guys? Is Bitcoin gonna get the move too? What's up? Swept the lows, getting the push. I guess I could have trailed that stop. Whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Getting little wins. Trying to get little wins and trying to compound them. That's all I care about nowadays. Stop loss to entry. I might let this one run. See what happens. It's all good. Hasn't taken out this high yet, so I mean, hasn't even really hit a target for me yet, so we'll look at that later. I have all night. I'm gonna hold the BTC until London. All right. When you hit close, it will ask full position. You can change the size. That's how we do it. There we go. There's a possible 4-hour diagonal that would take the lows, so I'm be watching if we go up to see the reaction at like 108, 109K. Yeah. Is that where we were looking earlier? $108, 109. We got a high up here. So let's see, it's an hourly. Let's go to 4-hour. See if we've got, I mean, we've got this here. This gap. What the? What the? Gap there. Not really much of an order block in here. Yeah, I mean, if we do get a bounce, I don't know. I'd still be careful. I'd still be careful. We do have these relatively equal highs over here, right here. So definitely a potential a target here, potential target. But I would be careful because I wouldn't want to just take the liquidity and then run it back to the downside. I mean, I wouldn't care if it did that either way, but I'd just be careful. If you're in a long, just make sure you're taking profits on the way up and using proper risk management on those stops. Now, if it decides it wants to continue, then we look for that. Then we look for some kind of bearish divergence as it approaches or is at the high. We'll see something, we would want to see something like this on the oscillator where it goes up. And then this one goes up higher. Because then you've got your bearish divergence where your price puts in a lower high, but your oscillator puts in a higher high. And there's your bearish divergence to where you probably see something like that. At the very least, if you do get a bearish divergence as you come up to the high here, at the very least, you'll probably get a pullback before it would resume higher, if it is going to resume higher. Now, you said 108, 109. That's going to be actually this. We got this fair value gap right here. Make sure I'm on the right wick. Here we go. Yeah. So these highs actually look pretty juicy over here. And this fair value gap might be a rocket fuel that pushes it through to get you up to those equal highs. But yeah, level by level, just see what happens, see the reaction. Look at the oscillator, whatever oscillator you're using. Tonight, I've got the Not Market Cipher B. Shout out to Jonathan Schaefer, not Jonathan Schaefer. I'm wave riding, pump tonight and dump to 99K tomorrow. Heck yeah. I'm just trying to tackle day high, daily high. There you go. Previous day high. Let's go turn on Spaceman. Let's see, previous day low, previous day high is all the way up here at 105, 300. So that's your previous day high. Did not take the previous day low. And again, we are still in this little candle gap here that that we need to get through. So I'd want to see at least the 15-minute close above the midpoint of this gap, this 4-hour fair value gap. So close above that. So when we came up to it the first time, you can see we didn't get a close on the 15-minute above that midpoint, and you actually saw a struggle up against that 4-hour fair value gap. Had to come down, grab some more liquidity, got to push. Now we can potentially get the push to the upside that breaks that midpoint, and then if it does that, then that just increases the likelihood that we come up here for these equal highs, these relatively equal highs. But that's also where we have our previous day high. Look at that. Keep that in mind. So confluence. We also have previous quarter low and the previous week midpoint. Okay, so those two acted as resistance. And if we get back up to them, we have to assume that it'll be the same until it gets broken. Now, where the liquidity is drawn, it looks like it should get broken. But I'll want to see. Oh, shout out to you, maybe a bandage. Thank you for deleting that message. Appreciate that. Ban them from the chat if you can. You're amazing. Let's see. Sorry, not sorry, Herman. Yeah, so right now we're also fighting up against this low over here and using it currently as resistance. I thought I saw bearish divergence somewhere earlier. I don't know. That was a while ago. Hours ago. Hours ago. So we just got to be careful that this doesn't turn into just a backtest breakout backtest type deal. Sweep that low. Use that as resistance to push lower. Don't want to see that. We do have some relatively equal lows over here. I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter if it does do it. So I got to stop saying we don't want to see that because, I mean, we could trade it either way. But as far as short term, no, it's not what we want to see. I want to see us come up, take this liquidity, and then roll over. That's what I want to see. That liquidity, and maybe even this liquidity. Okay, I'm not greedy though. Just get me up here, and I'll be perfectly fine. And I will take the short, and we'll see how it plays out. If it doesn't play out, then it is what it is. Then that means we just keep going higher. Spot bags keep paying. There you go. So look for something like this. One hour FVG. Yeah. 1 hour FVG. That looks good. Yeah, I'll take that one. Cool. Interesting. Sorry, I got lost in thought in my own head just looking at, I just love charts. What's the Nasdaq doing? All right, let's see. Not a whole lot of nothing. Trying to get a market structure shift in here. We did break above this. So we broke above that. Consolidate sideways. and hopefully push to the upside. Now we do have some relatively equal lows in here, so it might sweep before it goes. But you always got to be careful that it doesn't go up first, maybe to that monthly open where you got these bounces here. Bet that's a higher time frame order block. Get up there and sweep that. Wait, not quite. Get up there and sweep that before then rolling over. I don't know, guys. I just don't know if Bitcoin and crypto and these markets think that the government reopening is bullish. No, the general investor probably does. So, nothing overbought yet or anything. It's not looking too bad. Ooh, this one did break the high. The S&P did break the high. Break, back test, continuation to new all-time highs. Relatively equal highs. I mean, that looks like that's where it's going to me. Chance we come down for the gap, but we don't have to. It'll be interesting because if the NASDAQ is going to get a little bit of a dump ski, then you might get one on the S&P 500 as well. I don't know. Money flow is coming down, so that's not good. Momentum getting a rounding. Nice sharp push up. Stochastics pointing up. RSI trying to get pushing. And that momentum obviously can swing back up. So I mean, if you've got your stochastics, your money flow, your VWAP, everything flipping to the bullish at the same time, then you should expect that swoop type of push there. What are we doing on H-bar? Haven't looked at this one in a while. Whole lot of nothing. See if there's any big movers before we get out of here. Not good. Seemed like maybe yes. At least 20 in Alex's stream tonight. What? They're relentless. Oh, the bots. Thai hot tamale. What? All right. Let's see. Let's hit the change. Change. Oh, really? Nothing up that big? AVAX up 3.95%. Relatively equal lows. Swept. Reclaim. Push higher. Come up for liquidity. Got that liquidity up there too. Yeah. It's looking pretty short-term bullish. I mean, I would imagine so, especially with this government shutdown ending. But yeah, Swee's got these equal lows in here. That's nasty. That's nasty. Be careful with those. Be careful with those. Previous month midpoint is up here, and that's also this order block. So I'd be looking at 213.07. Looking for a rejection there to come back down, take the equal lows. Equal highs and equal lows, man. They love it. They love it. Nice bull div here, though, on the 1 hour for SWE. So a little bit of confirmation of the potential reversal in here. Might be worth a little bit of a short-term swing long. Hype really short-term, like tomorrow. More of an intraday play. Yeah. Not really too much else. That's a bullish divergence. You got some bullish divergences now. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yeah, pretty chart heavy stream tonight. Kept on going, huh? Took that monthly open, rejected a monthly open, XRP. But that money flow and the VWAP, I mean, the VWAP starting to point towards the downside. So might get a little bit of a downside move here, but we did create a fair value gap on this move. So would be interesting to see if we get this pullback, get a pullback into that, or if it'll fall straight through it, slice straight through it. We're getting a pump. We got the pump. Got into high time frame. Point of interest. Nailed it. Now it has to prove itself. So you get the breakout. Now we look for the back test on that previous day high at we'll call it 245. And then do have these highs, so if we're gonna take a trade, then it would be probably want to be something like this. 236. Let's back this up, see where we're going. Definitely the high right there, this high. I'd want to take that. And it's a 3.62 to 1 trade. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's actually fine. Perfectly fine. Perfect. Now we still, I'm still concerned about all these lows in here. Still concerned about that. But if we can get a bounce with some volume, that'd be nice. I'd probably just go ahead and take it. Set my stop just below this most recent low and see what happens. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here this evening. I absolutely appreciate you. Hopefully this cup of coffee doesn't keep me up all night. I drink coffee at night and I can go to sleep. It's fine. Something ADHD or something. I don't know. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're the best. And yeah, even though it was a pretty quiet stream, chat wise, still had fun. Still had a good time looking at the charts, breaking stuff down with you guys. And I wouldn't change that for anything. Now, let's get crunk. And I'll see you guys later. Please smash up that like button if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button if you are new, and that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. Check out the Discord. Link is in the description. And follow me on X at Lunar Beaches for banger tweets, as they say, I guess. Not really, but yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Mad love. Peace out. God bless. Bye.
Yeah, oceans crashing, moonlight flashing, wave riders rise up, rise out the way.